yeah, there's some really interesting card choices and decisions in this deck list, and I am intrigued to see kind of how they all play out. Like, we can kind of go over the deck list really briefly, but this is very, very similar to the Shadow list that we used to play when Lurrus was still around, obviously without Street Wraith and stuff. But with, like, Bomat Courier, do you not remember when this card was a house with Lurrus? I mean, it was a lot better with Lurrus, but yeah, Bomat Courier is a very interesting card choice. Scourge of the Skyclaves. I think Scourge is very powerful. You're just going to have to dodge the Solitude matchup, or just hope you can time a Thoughtseize well. And then obviously we're going with like the TBR Become Immense package, which is interesting. Yeah, it's really... The thing that I'm kind of still a little irked on is the two Baubles. But I kind of understand why there's less Baubles, because we don't have Dragon's Rage Channeler. So it's like, you're not, or Unholy Heat for that matter, so you're not necessarily trying to like turbo Delirium with Bauble. So I kind of understand it. It does sort of make sense to me. Leylines and Marches. So I know that Soraya said March is basically only for the Urza Saga matchups. But yeah, Prismatic Ending and March is a lot. Obviously, this is like the Cascade hate too. What's up, Guy Montogs? Oh no, we're still talking about pineapple on pizza. I feel like every time we start that conversation, it goes on for like an hour. We just open Pandora's box whenever you talk about pineapple on pizza. But yeah, there's definitely some interesting card choices, some maybe ones that I wouldn't necessarily associate with a 4-color Shadow deck, but like, so like I said, like you said, it's right. You've been playing this deck for a long time, so I trust your decision, and we'll kind of see how everything plays out. So you did mention, you said that there was some points that we wanted to go over here. I think throwing before fetching, 2 ways to get all 4 colors and turn to your Stomping Ground Godless or Overgrown Sacred. Use Growth with Letter because black is most likely card deck, not shared color game 1. Exception is just Temur Nacatl. Straight hand with the cast Temur Nacatl, search your Shannon, show your turn. Some factors if you're gonna pass that. Fetch for attacking with Bomat, your stocks like an exile, makes sense. Mutagenic is very commonly mental misstep against Murktide, yep. With the exception of if you have Bomat, but if they go to heat your Bomat, then you can Mutagenic it. Turn 3 to cast Scourge if you have 2. Do make turn 2. You throw the combo on turn 3. Yep. But Bomat increase the battlefield is sack Bomat because you're going to leave the battery at the game. Okay. Cool. I got you. Alright, how's our hand? Pretty good. Yeah. It's definitely keep. Probably go Stomping Ground Godless. Yeah, Stomping Ground Godless. Ooh. Windswept Teeth, huh? Still think I'd rather Nacatl first. Oh, they're Yorioning. Does that change anything? Well, if I want to go Stomping Godless, it's better to Thoughtseize first, right? Because if I go Stomping Nacatl, I can't double spell on turn 2. I can't... Guess I can go Overgrown Tomb, Sacred Foundry, but then I still can't double spell. Is there any pro to 4-color Shadow over Grixis? This is much more of an aggressive deck as opposed to Shadow Grixis being a mid-range deck. I think I'm just going to go turn 1 Thoughtseize here. Yeah, I think I'm going to Thoughtseize. What do we say? Godless into Stomping Ground? Yeah, I think I like that. Godless Stomping Ground. I guess just take Prismatic Ending. I don't really care about the other 2 cards. That's fine. God, they're gonna besage me, aren't they? Oh no. There's no way they just have the read and just fire off this besage you, right? There's just no fucking way. If you're not going to play Nacatl on turn 1, you shouldn't play the card in your deck. I gave a whole bunch of reasons why I didn't want to play Nacatl. I want access to all 4 colors. If I play Nacatl on turn 1 and have all 4 colors, I don't have a 3rd land, which means I don't have access to all 4 colors. Like, I basically just said reasons why I didn't want to do that. I think it was pretty justifiable, to be honest with you. Justifiable. Now, if we draw land, we can probably kill them next turn. The card is very poor in other turns. I mean, it's not that poor against turn 3, 1/1, which is what our opponent's going to play. Oh, they have nothing. Okay. Wait, this is low-key fine, right? Because if they target Nacatl, I can just Mutagenic Growth the Shadow, right? Yeah. So I go to 8. And then this puts me back to 11. Yeah, so we're fine. And then we still kill them with a land, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. We win? Well, we need to draw a land. We need to draw a land. You don't win if we don't draw a land. Shite. Yeah, because I only have, this is 12 damage right now. And also 12 if I become immense. So, I guess... kind of want to go attack, Mutagenic Growth, take 6, play Nacatl. Maybe playing the Mutagenic Growth is kind of a spew, but I kind of want to get a little bit more pressure in with the Shadow. And then I have a 4/4 Shadow and a 3/3 Nacatl. So if they have another Solitude, they kill Nacatl, our Shadow still lives at a 1/1. I mean, I could also just not cast a Mutagenic Growth, but maybe it's fine to not cast it. Yeah, alright, fine. 2's good. Yeah. Yeah, this is the last Dono deck. Oh, I missed a sub. I didn't get the notification. Frost Magic Ed, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated, buddy. Doom hype in the chat. Wasn't Nacatl banned at one point? Oh, yeah. Think about that for a second, chat. Nacatl was once deemed too good for competitive play in Modern. What if I have a fast and trash one and discuss how Endurance is the worst Magic card ever printed? Worst as in you really hate playing against it, or... Chat, I think we found the Dredge player. Ooh, some Polyphia. I do like me some Polyphia. In the queue. They played the Besieger we know about. We know they have... What is it? Yorion plus... Yorion Risen Reef? Okay. Alright, that's good. Good-ish. New DGD released today. They really? Probably gonna put that in the queue now. I didn't even know it was out. Oh, damn it. Is it called Die Another Day? Wait, no. It's a whole EP. Okay, they're at 16. I guess I just attack with both. See what they do. They may or may not block. And remember, we know they have Yorion. That's all we know about, right? Just Yorion. They didn't block. So, Mutagenic, the Wild Nacatl. Dude, are we 1 short? I mean, I'm just going to put them to 1 with a bolt in hand, right? I'm not going to not put them to 1. Come on, if you drew Yorion, I don't know, man. You just wanted more if you drew Yorion. I don't know what to tell you. Or if you drew Solitude. Alright, they're at 1. They can't fetch and bolt's lethal. Godless Shrine is so painful. The Godless Shrine doesn't even matter. The Godless Shrine is fine, right? Why does the Godless Shrine matter? Yeah, I guess if they drew Omnath, but... For us, and was banned because they thought it would take over with other cards banned. Yeah. I mean, that was a period of time where, like, Red was so dominant, too. Raminap Ruins got banned, too. There was, like, a 1 or 2... I think it was, like, a year and a half where Mono Red was just the best deck in Standard throughout the entire time. It wasn't even close. Holy Heat the Wild Nacatl, huh? To get Delirium, to then traverse for Solitude? Or... Yeah, I guess they just get Solitude, right? But that doesn't even kill the Shadow. I'm dead? How am I dead? They look pretty dead. We're talking about our opponent. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that's cool. That'd be cool. It'd be cooler if I didn't have a Lightning Bolt in my hand, but... See ya. Standard had, like, 0 cards banned for a decade, then the last 3 to 4 years happened. Yeah. Well, no, that's not true. Well, I mean... Okay, how long... So it was Raminap Ruins / Ferocidon. I feel like there was a block, maybe a year of time, where there wasn't a card banned. Or no, because wasn't after the Raminap format, wasn't that immediately Kaladesh? Yeah. So then it was like... Yeah, so they had the Raminap format where they banned all the red cards, and then they had the Kaladesh format, which, once Kaladesh was introduced, that's when they banned... Copter, Reflector Mage, Emrakul. Kaladesh was before? Was it? Oh, right, it was okay, yeah. Kaladesh. Yeah, and then Amonkhet block. Okay. Right. So what was after Amonkhet block then? It did no, there it didn't go Amonkhet into. Did it go Amonkhet into? Oh, it was Ixalan. Okay. Like I say, there's no way it was Amonkhet into Throne. Pro Tour calendars, literally every table, both players had Smuggler's Copter. Yeah. Alright, what are we doing against, should play sideboard. 4-color. How do you usually sideboard against 4-color, Soraya? I don't know if you put it in chat, but... So the cards that I'm looking at are Void Mirror and Roiling Vortex for Solitude. I don't really know if I want anything else, though, right? I think everything else is just kind of medium. Yeah, these cards help against Solitude a little bit. And then I guess you just trim, like, Mutagenic Growth. You could, like, trim a Growth, because they don't play... Well, they have Unholy Heat, but if they heat for 6, Growth isn't doing much. That'll become immense, too. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'll buy that. Not a lot for the 4-color matchup, which does seem like one of the weaker matchups, I would say, in general. On the draw... This hand has too many lands. I don't think I can keep this hand. I mean... This hand is kind of based. 5. Okay, this hand's actually not too bad. Put back a second Bomat, and probably... I think I actually want to put back the Bolt and just keep 2 threats. I know I don't have a green source in hand, but... Okay. So... Do we have Temple Garden, or no? I don't remember if we have Temple Garden or not. We don't, which makes sense. I think Temple Garden is probably the worst lane to play. So, in that case, I'm going to cycle first. Okay, not bad. So now we can just go Stomping Godless. I'm going to play Nacatl on 1. It's better against Ren and 6. If I play Bomat, they have Ren, it's so bad for me. Whereas now, if they play Ren and Plus, I can go White Source, Bomat, kill Ren. Probably was so toxic it kept actual Splitter Twin with Preordain out of Standard. Yeah. Oh, man. That's kind of what I was worried about, but it's fine, I guess. Oh, no, this can't get Godless Shrine. Whatever, it's fine. We have all of our colors anyways. Oh, no, we don't. Because I can't get Sacred Foundry and play Thoughtseize. Okay, I screwed that up. I missequenced the fetches. Hopefully I don't get punished and draw Wild Nacatl. I'll take this one, I guess. Kind of surprised I didn't play Ren there. Now they have Risen Reef to trade for Bomat Courier. Not great. I'm actually kind of surprised it's the first time I played against 4-color all night. Probably why I have been, at least happy so far. But now that we've played against 4-color, now I'm going to be miserable the rest of the night. That's usually how it works, right? Well, kind of have to trade, because I'm just going to lose to double Risen Reef if I don't trade, so... I can't imagine winning this game at this point, though. No. Just play Mirror and draw 2. You have to play Mirror pre-combat. I mean, the thing is, they have... Like, if I give them 2 Reef triggers, like, I feel like I need to trade for one of them. Maybe that's just a losing battle, though. It's like trying to actually grind through these Reefs. This deck wants Jeff. I don't know, man. Street Wraith is pretty important. Street Wraith is important if you're playing both... If you're playing both, Scourge and Shadow. Opponent said misclick. I doubt it matters. No blocks. Jeff is Giganta. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's different if you have like Street Wraith. It's different if you have if Street Wraith, you can cut Street Wraith if you don't have Shadow and Scourge. But, like, if you're choosing to play both Death Shadow and Scourge with the Skyclaves, you really, really want to be playing Street Wraith. Stack. Go. deck is so fucking toxic, dude. Yeah. Submit. Don't mean shit now. Just act like this deck doesn't exist. I mean, it does. It's the entire reason why I fucking hate Modern. It's like the only deck that I cannot stand Bling against. I'd rather play against Tron for 5 rounds than this fucking abomination of a deck. There is a Doom Tilt emote. Sand's pretty bad, right? Yeah, this hand sucks. Gip 7, shocker. I don't know, man. Can I ever win on a 5-card hand? I don't think so. They can put back the Battle Rage, maybe the Bolt. Putting back Battle Rage is probably fine. Alright, well, overdraw land. Watch me play against 4-color again. If I play against 4-color again, I'm going to drop and we'll just start a new league. Take that one, I guess. But I enjoy Pioneers. I have a Magic format to play. Same. Pioneers based. Much for me to slide in with a meme palette cleanser. Slide in with a meme. What do you mean? Slide in with a meme palette cleanser. I don't know what that means. Sick. No, we're just gonna get rid. I don't even know why I'm playing this. I'm just gonna get it rid. I should have just not played anything. Tameshi. Any deck with Tameshi is, I'm in. They didn't play the Ren in 6? What the fuck? Why would they not play the Ren in 6? Excuse me? It Heat, Growth. They have Garden Fountain in hand. Bro, they drew Ending? Fuck off! Man. Can you just not draw that card? Nice. It still doesn't matter, but, like... It doesn't matter. We still can't win. Haven't played Legacy in a while. How bad or good is it? I mean, I've been told that it's basically all Delver mirrors. So if you're interested in that, maybe, but... Yeah, how do you feel about Delver of Secrets? Go, I guess. Should I bolt them EOT? Just to use my mana? Are we unironically gonna win this game? There's no fucking way, right? There's no way in hell I'm winning this game, right? Like, there's just no shot I win this game. Surprised it wasn't a self-bolt Death Shadow turn. I mean, bro, they're at 4. I have another bolt in my hand. Why would I bolt myself? I would never bolt myself. They're at 4. Like, they were at 8 when I could have played Bolt Shadow, right? And also, it's so much... They have 7 cards in their hand. They're so much more likely to be able to answer a Shadow than a Bolt. They have to have specifically counterspell or they lose the game, right? You know? I mean, I'm gonna fire it off. This fucking kills you. Alright, you're at 1. Guess they could EOT kill the Roiling Vortex, but... I'll play a Shadow here. I kind of want to not play... I want to hold up the Vortex just in case something weird happens, so... I'm just going to play Nacatl Shadow Pass. Just in case something weird happens. You never know. Green mana. Did they bring in Force of Vigor? Oh, okay. So they're dead? Holy shit, how did we win this game? Like, what happened? I don't know how I won this game. What happened, dude? What the fuck? What just happened? I, like, mulligan, kept a 1-lander, played a Bomat into a Renin 6, and they just didn't do anything. What the fuck? How did that happen? I'm just, like, mind blown. Well, yeah, I guess they lost that game because they bobbled and took 5. That's true. Yeah, they lost the game because they bobbled. Get fucked. I just, like, I'm only going to do that when I play against 4-color, because fuck that deck. Ain't smart enough to figure that out. Do we keep a hand without a threat? Classic Death Shadow scenario. I mean, we have a Thoughtseize and a Bolt, but I think I'm going to ship it. Okay, this hand's quite good. So this is, I think, a situation where I'm going to go put back Battle Rage, and then go turn 1 Nacatl, turn 2 Nacatl Thoughtseize. So what's the best land setup? I think we want to go Stomping Godless. Yeah, Stomping Godless, probably. Someone at my LGS handed me Tameshi and Thousand Year Storm, said make it work. Foothills first. Right, because Foothills can't get Godless, yeah. I'm going to remember that this time. Last time I screwed that up, but... I kept singing. Alright, they're on 5. And when your opponent mults to 5... see, it's like... I can't, though, because if I want to get all 4 colors of mana, if I play Thoughtseize on turn 1, I can't have access to all 4, because I have to go Overgrown Tomb, Sacred Foundry, which means I can't double the Nacatl, so... so this gets Stomping Ground, this gets Godless, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to play Nacatl. You know what I kind of want to play against with this deck? I want to play against Burn. Burn is, like, unironically, it's actually... People usually hate playing against Burn, but I actually think it's, like, really fun to play against Burn when you're playing this, like, you know, this aggressive of a Shadow deck. I think that the games are super fun and super interesting. That's one thing I miss about playing Shadow, is, like, getting to play against Burn. Well, I think I'm gonna take Pact. I hope they don't draw a bounce land. This Dryad does kind of just fucking shit on me. Please don't draw a bounce land. 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 No 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 bounce land. Just play Cavern. No bounce land. No bounce land. Thank you. Thank you. It's actually pretty good too. It's just 2 more creatures. All right, take 6. They go to 11. Which is not quite lethal if they can chump block the Scourge, because they can just take 9 and go to 2. But they're dead to a lot of cards. Dead to Bolt, dead to Mutagenic Growth, dead to Become Immense, dead to Battle Rage, which is like a pretty good portion of our deck. So this... Oh no, did they find a bounce land? They probably did if they're getting that. Yeah, this is rough. Uh-oh. Okay, it's the shitty bounce land, so they can't actually cast Explore off of that. Okay, this is actually maybe fine. That's literally the worst bounce land they could have drawn. That's hilarious. If they drew any other bounce land, we're probably fucked. Not take Dryad. I tend to take the Titans in those spots. But maybe it's possible because my pressure was Nacatl, I should have maybe taken the Dryad. I don't know, it's close. They can Explore. Yeah, so they can go replay the... Or if they have another... I guess they can replay... Oh, right. They can go... Shit. They can go play Bounce Land, float green, pick up Bounce Land, play Explore. 4 floating, replay Bounce Land, float green, float red, white. Yeah, okay. They can't Titan if they have Titan. Yeah. Well, they can just tap it for green twice, right? I mean, if I take Dryad, they can just pack for Dryad, right? So if they drew a Titan, it's the same thing. Like, let's assume they drew a Primeval Titan. If I take Dryad, they do this exact same line, where they just start with Pact for Dryad, and then they have the Primeval Titan, so I still lose anyways, right? So it's like, I don't think it matters which one I take. It's like, if they draw a payoff, I'm going to lose regardless, so... If we take Dryad, we would have won this game? No, it would have been the same thing if they find a payoff. Regardless if they find a payoff, I'm still going to lose, right? Like, it's the same, yeah. But arguably taking Dryad is better, because if you leave them with Pact and they draw a second Dryad, then you're fucked. Whereas if you take Pact and they draw a second Dryad, then you win. So in those cases, it's better to just take the tutor. At least, in my opinion. TBR, please. I think we're going to take lethal damage. Oh, actually, wait. They might not be able to haste this, because the Boros Garrison is in their hand. Right, because they have Boros Garrison in hand. Well, I mean, if they haste it, they can double strike it as well. They can make it a 10-power double striker, which would kill us, right? This is 20 minus 9 is 11. So we would lose if they can haste this, because they can go probably haste and double strike. But I don't think they can haste because they have the garrison in hand. This is probably where they go deep in the tank for a little bit. You guys see the mail day I posted on Twitter? A bunch of commons and uncommons, but They're pretty fucking sweet. We got some Spell Pierces. It's just all Double Masters, full art cards. We got... What are these? These are my favorite ones. These things are so nice, the Swiss Spears. I love these things. They're so gorgeous. Then we got... Which ones are these? Got the Burning Tree Emissaries. And then Young Pyromancers. These ones are pretty nice, too. Give Surgical Eclipses in the mail. I only bought the sheep ones. These were like all less than $1. Can you believe that? All of these were less than $1. It's like, they're so cheap right now. Just buy them. Can't believe how cheap they are. How much are the Pyros? Like 75 cents. They're all so cheap. Actually, dirt cheap. Glimpses are like 3 for foils. Yeah, everything is so cheap. I might buy more of like stuff that I don't have. Yeah, just go buy them right now. T-West and a second Titan. 3, 4, 5. They don't have enough mana, right? 6. Because they don't have a land drop left over. So they can T-West or Pact, but they don't have a land drop. Correct? Yeah, they're so cheap. I've almost bought Inquisitions. Inquisitions were like $2.50. Mold Drifters, I think, were like $2. I didn't buy anything that was more than $1 yet, but I'll probably end up going back and buying those. Okay. So they have Azusa. Do they just have a second Titan in hand? Oh, they drew the... Okay. I gotcha. 5-head. But that... Oh, no, that doesn't mean we're dead. No, we're not dead. Because this is only going to be 8 power. So 8 power double strike is 16. -9 is 7. I go to 3. I mean, I don't know if I have any outs, but... How much are Dono decks? $25. Like the Mystical Archive. I have those, I think. Yeah, I didn't sell those. Those ones aren't too bad. I mean, I still think that the Japanese ones are probably better. That set is so good. The Japanese alternate art Mystical Archives from Strixhaven. Whew. That's probably my favorite like set of like random commons and uncommons of all time. Like, you know, promotional versions of cards. I love those. Wish they had a Japanese drown. Do they not? They have the Mystical Archive one, the non-Japanese one. Wait, I thought they had a Japanese one. Are you sure they don't? I could have sworn they did. Maybe I'm just dumb. Oh yeah, they only have... Okay. Oh wait, this one's not... Why does it say Secret Lair? I thought this was Mystical Archive, no? Why is it the same frame as the Mystical Archive, but it wasn't part of the Mystical Archive? What? They do that to more cards? 6 of them are secret layered? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I did not know that. That's weird. Why wouldn't they just, like, put it in the Mystical Archive? Why would they do it? I guess they just want more money, but, like, it's so dumb. I hate that. That's awful. That's terrible. Yeah, they just want more money, obviously. Have you seen the new Secret Lair Shadow? There's a Secret Lair Shadow? No, I haven't seen that. We'll look it up while my opponent's trying to figure out if they can kill me. Secret Lair Death's Shadow. Secret Lair drop. Ooh. That thing's kind of nice. I like that. That is kind of sick. That is nice. Alright, am I dead? So they go blue-green, red-white. They can double strike, but it's not lethal. You just trade. You trade, they have a pack to pay for, and they have 1 card in hand. Do we know what their card is? They picked up a land, right? Yeah, they definitely found the right line, but we're not dead. So, I was gonna say, they didn't pack twice, did they? They didn't pack twice this turn. No, because one of these was discarded. Make them lose their clock. Yeah, so basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna trade. I'm gonna go to 3. And then I'm going to hope to draw something, I guess. I mean, they have a lot of live draws, but the other thing is, like, do they actually have a lot of live draws? Because they have to pay for Pact, and I don't think they could Titan me if they draw a Titan, right? I don't think they can. Chat, do you know what land they picked up with Growth Chamber? I could probably look, but I don't remember what land they picked up. Slayer Stronghold. Oh, right, okay. Funnily enough, bro, oh no, the Stronghold kills me. Oh, that's so awkward. Because they can just go pay for Pact, play Stronghold, attack with both. I can chump block the Dryad, they just pump the Azusa for game, so I can't attack with everything. Oh, it's so awkward. I can attack with 2? So if I attack with 2, I can double block Dryad? No, because then I lose to Azusa, but I can block Azusa and chump Dryad. So I attack with 2. Attack with 2, they block 1, go to 8. They go pay for Pact, play Stronghold, attack with both. I chump the Dryad, trade for Azusa, and they're at 8, and I have 2 Nacatls. I think that's my best line. Yeah, that's my best line, I think. Attack with 2, play this post-combat. Could try to hit the Bomat off Courier. Maybe... Yeah, I guess that's also maybe a line, where I can just go, like, attack with these 2, then they go block, sack Courier, because I still have to leave 2 blockers back, you know? Yep. Oh, they can actually pump both, can't they? Oh, no, they can't, because the Slayer comes into play untapped, so they can't pump both. They can double strike something. Oh, they're gonna pump the Azusa and double strike the Azusa. Or they just drew Titans. Okay, this doesn't matter. Sure. Okay, dude. Gek W's in the chat. Okay. Sure. We'll give him an XD in the chat. That deserves an XD. Keep so clean. Alright, this card sucks. I think Vortex is bad. I mean, you could maybe talk yourself into some of this stuff for Pact, but I think it's kind of nonsense. Like, do you want to bring in March? Because March kills Saga. It also kills Amulet. I don't want a ton of that stuff, though, you know? You like 4 Ending? Do you like Ending more than March? Because March kills Saga. I almost want to say I like Saga. I like March more than Ending. I mean, I guess it's worse against Amulet specifically because it costs 2 mana to kill an Amulet. But, like, you have the upside of killing Saga. I think I'm going to cut Bomat. Because I think Bomat's my worst threat. And I'm just going to do this. I think I like this. We could do maybe a 2-2 split, but... I think the upside on March is a lot higher. Right? Like, if you just get them with March and Stone Rain them, the upside... It's like higher risk, high reward, you know? Like, if you get to Stone Rain them for 1 minute, it's so busted. Yeah, I agree. Like, Bomat is much more for matchups where you can attack with it multiple times, but like that's just not how this matchup plays out. You have to draw like you have to have a really fast curve, like a fast Shadow or a fast Scourge, and you have to combo kill them. You know, like you saw that game, we had triple Nacatl and we almost killed them, but it just wasn't fast enough. Whereas if that was like, you know, Shadow plus double Scourge, maybe I would have won that game or something. 1 Void Mirror for Pax. I don't know. It's just like 2 mana. I don't think it's awful, but okay, I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm gonna bauble myself first. I think I'm looking for specifically Scourge of the Skyclaves. I think I would keep a Shadow on top, but definitely don't want that. Okay, so what land do I want to fetch? We don't have Temple Garden. Stomping Ground's in hand, so we have to go Overgrown Sacred, I think. Yeah. Yep, Overgrown Sacred. The classic Overgrown Tomb Wild Nacatl opening start. It's a classic. That's why I said classic. Get it? Because it's classic. Ooh. 18 lands, by the way. Me and March. Every time. Woo! Poggers. Poggers. Why is this deck so weirdly cool? It's sweet. It's like, if you can dodge the Solitude matchup, or if your Solitude opponent just casts a Mishra's Bauble into Roiling Vortex for no reason, then this deck's great, but we have turn 3 lethal with Rage. Yeah. 18. Well, now they're just gonna block. Hold on. I wonder if the only way I can win this game is if I... Oh, they're just gonna make a token. Shit. Alright, no Dismember then. Unironically drew the Rage, too. Just gonna block. Unironically drew the Rage, too. Well... This is how much damage? Puts them to 2, right? 6, 9, 18, minus 3 is 15. I don't really think there's a reason to do that. Like, what would be the reasoning for putting them to 2? Because I could just do that next turn, right? If we dismember EOT, we win this turn? No, because they have the Saga token. And if I dismember EOT, they know something's up, right? Oh, yeah, because they have the amulet. Okay, I'm just going to let this happen. I might draw a bolt. Yeah, but I'm going to have the same options next turn, right? I could just do that next turn. Yeah, so what would have happened if I dismembered the Grazer end of turn? They obviously would have known what was up. They would have like realized that I was trying to kill them, so they would have just made a 2/2 and then chump blocked, and I would have been 1 point short. Because it would have been 18 minus 2 is 16, putting them to 1. But I don't know how they always have it, you know? I feel like this deck shouldn't be this consistent. Just get turn 3 in every single game. And I don't understand why. Like, this deck should not be this consistent. It literally, they have it every single time. I don't understand. Their deck doesn't do anything else, though. Yeah, but like, come on, man. Turn 3 every single game? They're just, yeah, come on. There's gotta be some whitelist involved with that. There's gotta be some kind of whitelist. I mean, just cast Titan. I'm gonna scoop. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for them to spend another 7 minutes doing their combo. I guess that's not Titan. I think I should probably kill that with the triggers on the stack and just hope they don't find a payoff. Alright, here we go. I think I'm supposed to kill that, right? Oh my god. Oh, they have T-West? Alright, you win. Why? I mean, I guess we beat 4-color earlier, but... Lightning can't strike twice, huh? Sandy is not very good. Sandy is okay. I'm gonna put back the basic. Modern feels like we're trying to goldfish each other. 100%. 100%. I think I kind of want to lead on Bomat, which means I want to go Godless Shrine first. Yeah. The reason I want to leave on Bomat is because I want to give them one extra draw step to try and Thoughtseize their Ren, because that's the card I care the most about for sure. If they heat this, whatever, that's fine. Let's go Thoughtseize before playing the Bomat. I mean, I can't imagine not playing the Bomat, even if they have double Ren. I guess that's the one scenario where I'd actually have to think about it, but... Alright, well, I'm not even going to look at the rest of their hand, I'm just going to take Solitude. Because that's a card I can't beat. I'm just going to hope that I can beat the other cards. To be fair, their hand is not great, so... I would fetch me of white if we need it. We need 2 shocks to play turn 2 Shadow. Oh, I see what you're saying. You wanted to Shadow there. Yeah, maybe that might have been better. Could see that. Risen Reef, Omnath, Teferi, Vivian. Could take the Risen Reef, but then they just go Tef, Bounce, Shadow. Actually kind of tough, right? So they're at 16. I kind of want to take Tef. Like, I really want to get in a Shadow hit next turn, and they're kind of incentivized to block the Reef on Shadow, or block the Reef on Bomat. Also, I could just crack a Bomat if I, like, hit TBR, then I win, right? 13, 11, 9. It's going to be a 4/4 Shadow. So they're going to take 2 to 14, 4, 8, 9. Not quite. I think I'm going to take Teferi. I mean, I might draw 3 at the end of their turn. I might crack the big Bomat EOT, especially if they play the Reef, which they're going to. I might just crack this one EOT. Just to be more mana efficient. I don't know if that's bad, but draw 4 is so much better. Well, with the second Bomat, I don't know if I have to. right? Like, I can just go draw 3, and if I have 3 bad cards, I can just go attack and then draw 3 off this one, right? So they have Omnath, Vivian, Unknown. They put a land into play. That's bad. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, that's not awful. Not great, but not awful. Oh, you know what I can do, too? The Shadow. Okay, I don't want to put Shadow under the Bomat, because I want to give myself a shot to find TBR. So, one thing that you want to note, and this is kind of some 5-head shit, when you're playing with fetches and Bomats, you can actually figure out exactly what's under your Bomat. What the hell just happened? Moto just crashed. You still live, chat? Moto just died. Alright, it was just Moto then. Yeah, no TBR. That's what I was getting at. No TBRs under Bomat right now. Alright, I will close the program. It's literally always MTGO. Yeah, Scourges. But, like, Scourges aren't that good, right? With Bauble, it's real nice. Is that what you mean? Well, it's a combination of both, right? So you can, not only could you Bauble yourself before attacking with Bomat to see if that's the card that you want to put under the Bomat to draw, but also just with fetches. If you fetch, you can look through your deck and figure out exactly what's under your Bomat by counting what's left over in your deck. You know what I mean? So just by looking at the contents of your deck when you're fetching, you can know with 100% certainty is what's actually under your Bomat. Just give you more information. Is there any way I die if I shock here? 5. Go to 6. I don't think so. Okay, let's go to attacks. I think I'm going to let them go to blocks. Oh. Sick. They draw Solitude. Damage. Lit! You're dead. I mean, I was just going to pass priority because they were taking lethal damage, so. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to play around Solitude. If they drew Solitude, they drew Solitude. You know what I mean? Like, I can't beat that card in a million years. Alright, let's do the same thing we did the last time. What did we do? We cut a growth on to become immense. Yeah, bet. We had a Seize under Bomat, too. Yeah, but, like, if I crack the Bomat pre-combat and cast the Thoughtseize, they're just going to Solitude in response and I still lose. Right? It doesn't matter. There's no reason to... Like, I just can't play around it there. Like, I know I could have sacked Bomat pre-combat and Thoughtseize them, but I'm still going to lose if they Solitude me. As long as you haven't had a Bomat die without getting the cards. Yeah, that's also true. If you have other face-down exiled cards, then they keep. I really don't like this hand. This is so bad if they have Ren in 6. Oh, God. I can't keep this in the draw against Ren, right? I just want to Molten Nacatl. Which sounds kind of bad, but I'm not going to keep this hand. Apparently we're playing Mardu Shadow now. Where's Panda? Panda loves the Mardu Shadow. This hand's even worse, right? Yeah, this hand's worse, I think. Red, green, black, white. Done. This is so bad if they have Ren in 6. Isn't that just modern? Kinda, yeah. No Faith Shield. Isn't that still bugged on Magic Online? I'm not going to play with bugged cards. That's a way to get your account banned, Claudio. Did you know that? Haha, Ren in 6 this opponent. You have another Oath on top. Another Oath. It's like not a horrible draw. Is it bugged? It's been bugged for like 3 years. Yeah, it's still bugged. The card just doesn't work the way it's intended. I did. I honestly, Conqueror, I think I'm going to make that an emote. Would you guys like this as an emote, chat? Hold on, for those of you who didn't see it. What do you think about this as an emote? It'd be a pretty based emote, right? I kind of have to. It's too good to not do as an emote. It would be so good. I have to. Omnath and another Viv on top, okay. Would he have animation? I don't know. I don't know if it'd be animated. Ooh. Okay, okay. I'm with you. Good draw, good draw, good draw. I'm playing Scourge. Definitely playing Scourge. Godless Shrine. Please send a bolt. Alright, cast Scourge. And your turn. Proceed. 5-color Obnath win, and do we think it'll be OP or unplayable? It'll probably be unplayable. They learned that lesson the first time. It'll be like black, black, red, red, blue, blue, green, green, white, white, or something. You drew Vortex right after playing your 2 baubles. Oh yeah, that's how it works. I mean, that's how my round 1 opponent lost. I played a Vortex and they just played a bauble into it. Okay, not usually a card you want in your hand. Okay, that's also fine. So they are dead to TBR. Mod check TBR. Mod check TBR. Mod check TBR. Any TBRs? I mean, we know 5 of their cards, and they're not great. They have 2 Vivians, an Obnath, a Felidar Guardian, and a Windswept Teeth. So, yeah, I'm just going to town. I'm ignoring this Ren and 6. I guess their last card could be Solitude. Please, oh no, come on. Gonna play this first, but they obviously just respond and do that anyways, so. Assume they pitch Felidar, right? Yeah. Well, no, this is not good. Alright, proceed. Watch you just be like 5 hybrid manas. Yeah, you just like played in a monocolor deck. Think it'll be Nexus of Fate, wherein they aim for Commander and it winds up being broken in half anyways. Maybe, yeah. Have they confirmed they're coming out with a 5-color Omnath? I hope not. It really should, Chalice, it really should. Or like maybe worded the old way, where you can either deal a point to the player or a point to the Planeswalker. It's a combo to Mutagenic for life to supergrow your Shadow with Vortex. Oh, yeah, yeah. That is kind of cool. You can like just take 5 with Vortex and Mutagenic Growth. I have a feeling we're not going to win this game. Well, they shocked. Okay. Dismember, please? Become Immense also kills them. Unless they drew exactly Solitude white cards, because we have 2 Vivians. Okay, so Dismember is really good. Temur Battle Rage is not... No, Become Immense. Just Become Immense, or... I mean, even Mutagenic Growth is fine. Verdant Catacombs, huh? Not exactly what we're looking for. Well, I guess I have to pass. Sucks. Did I hear about how Thoughtseize putting legend cards in Dominator collector boosters? I did. I took this lovely screenshot that I'm probably going to make some kind of meme out of, but shit's crazy, dude. There's just like infinite money sitting on the table right now. It's so sick. Activated upkeep? I think I just responded to them playing a land, right? Oh, because if I responded to them playing a land, they could fetch. Yeah, I should activate now. You're right. Well, I didn't play a fetch land, so 5 head. Giga Chad. I just can't wait till I open a Kobolds of Carol Keep in my collector booster pack that I spent $50 on. Although, that one's probably expensive, right? Kobolds. I mean, I understand that there's probably a decent number of cards that aren't worth anything, but even some of the commons are, like, pretty expensive, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kobolds are expensive. We shouldn't play against 2 Solitude decks. Unfortunately, it's just, like, half the format, so... Alright, let's look at Legends prices on the TCG player. Because now I'm kind of curious. Legends... Should probably search Legends MTG. Although, that's still not going to show... Okay, I got an idea. Let's search for Tabernacle. We can click on Legends. There we go. Tabernacle... Legends. Sort by market, high to low. That's what we're looking at, chat. Got Tabernacles 3250, Chains 1100, Moat 1000, Abyss 900. This one's not going to be in the packs. 595 for... I don't remember if Eureka was or not. I think that might have been one of the artists that was removed. I can't remember. Alhaw's E 420, Blaze It. 318, 374. How is Mana Drain this cheap? I feel like it should be so much more than that. They got a Magus? Shit. Mid 10? I don't have a basic forest, do I? I don't think I do. I don't. They're at 6. I guess I could draw back-to-back bolts. I'm just wondering if I should shock here. Because shocking is decent-ish if I draw a shadow, but it's probably not worth it. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Because I can just take damage with the Vortex to play shadow anyways. Okay. Unironically, not a terrible draw step. Just because it cycles. Just cycles. I can't kick that because I don't have a second black, so I might as well just cast it. And then we can upkeep the Vortex. Am I dead? I might be dead, right? 5? I mean, I'll make them show me they have the combo, but... Also, with Mandatory not being legal in Legacy, there isn't much of a market for it. Yeah, I guess that's fair. It's like Vintage and Commander, but... I mean, I don't want to talk about stuff like that. They misclicked. If you want to Google that person's name, you're more than welcome to, but... Chat, they misclicked. We're not dead. So now Bolt kills them, and Mutagenic kills them, and TBR kills them. Okay, Pog. Yeah, you're more than welcome to Google and see what they actually did, but we're not going to discuss that in chat. Oh, they sacked Magus. Oh, because they had to sack Magus. Okay. So Become a Mets kills them now too, right? Lit. Yeah, Italian Drains. Alright, we got a decent number of outs. That is not one of them. So... I think I just attack them with everything? Because they have to chump block with the Felidar Guardian, right? Yeah, they have to chump block with Felidar Guardian. If they want to keep the Omnath in play, which I assume they do. I don't know if they can kill me if they chump block with Felidar, right? Maybe they can, but... I mean, I'm going to make them kill me. Maybe they have Kiki in hand? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, no, I forgot to upkeep it. Fuck! I forgot to upkeep it. That's fine. I have 2 activations, so I don't think it's... I think we'll be fine. But yeah, I have 2 activations, so it should be okay. Why do they need Omnath? I don't know. Well, I guess now they just get... Oh yeah, now they get Karmic Guide, Felidar, Blink, Viv. And even if they have the Kiki in hand, they can just cast it? Right? I think. Actually, a pretty close game. Yeah, we're dead. Actually, a pretty close game. A lot of outs to kill them there. Same thing. Yeah, like, what's not expensive? Like, even Land Equilibrium is $195. What's this? Adin Oakenshield, $124. Don't even know what that card is. Tetsu Umezawa, $100. I know what Acid Rain is. Yeah, there's just like so many random expensive ass cards. Can we get to like the cheap stuff? I want to see us like what's not worth money. This set's so big. There's obviously some cheap cards. But yeah, like even these commons. Oh, these are all still rares. Darkness is $10. Actually, market price is 15. What other commons and uncommons? Cathedral of Sarah, 16. Adventurers Guildhouse. These are all still pretty expensive. These are all uncommons. Chain Landing, $12. It's more rares than commons. Yeah, no, I know that. I know that. Oh, wait, no. Wait, there's more rares than commons? Wait, really? Isn't Angus Mackenzie in Legends? I think so, yeah. It's definitely a bizarre set. Okay, here we go. This is like the, couple ball. Even a Void Fate. I remember that card. That card got time shifted. Craw Giant, Poggers. I hope I open a Craw Giant. This set is so weird, dude. This set is so weird. Anyways, play first. Oh, okay, Craw Giant's one of the artist ones? Okay, gotcha. Or maybe that I don't know if it's artist or region thing, but Well, I mean, I opened a turn 3 kill with a Thoughtseize, so I'm gonna keep it. Question is, do I play Nacatl or Thoughtseize on one? I think I'm gonna play Nacatl on one. And let's go for green, red, black, white. So green, red, black, white, sure. Green, red. Kind of sad that I can't open a Craw Giant, yeah. Is someone selling packs of it? No, so if I don't know if you missed the Wizards stream earlier today, but they found a warehouse that had, I don't know exactly how many packs. I think it was like pallets upon pallets of Legends booster boxes, and they're inserting, basically what they did is they opened every single pack, or a lot of them, and they're putting those Legends cards inside Dominaria United packs, which is kind of wild. Well, I think I have to play the Scourge, so I just need a threat. So let's play Scourge. I believe they are dead if they don't have another removal spell, so... Please don't have second Prismatic Ending. 80 cards, by the way. Come on! 80 cards, by the way. Okay, oh. Never mind, they're probably dead. 80 cards, by the way. You think I'm playing around top deck Solitude? I'm not. Absolutely not. I'm not playing around that shit. I mean, I'm going to go 2 attacks. Bro, did they really draw? No, because if they drew Solitude, they would have picked up Yorion, right? What could they have drawn? What could they have possibly drawn here? Endurance, maybe? Okay. What the fuck could they have drawn? They don't play Path, right? Well, they're still dead if they have Cold, they're still dead. There's no way they have Path in their deck. Right? There's no way. There's no way they have Path. I guess they could have drawn like a counter spell, but yeah, maybe they drew a counter spell. I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not really gonna get a better opportunity to go for it, so YOLO. YOLO. Cast fail doesn't do anything. Let's go. Well, apparently, beat 4-color twice. You can't hold there. You have to just go for it. Okay, 60 cards. Thank fucking god. This hand's weird. Double TBR. It's like double Shadow with only 1 fetch too. But like, if they attack me, I think I'm gonna keep this hand, but it's a little suspect. Maybe I should bolt this. It's kind of close, right? I could just bolt myself, you know. You ever just bolt yourself before? I thought the caps were intentional, to be honest with you. Bomat. Let's go Godless. Actually, we don't have to... No, I want to get Godless, yeah. Because I want to leave up my red source here. I'm not going to bolt myself, though, especially if they're playing Murktide. I'm just going to let this happen. You bolt yourself every night. Just don't tell anybody about it. Too late. They have an expressive iteration. Perhaps. Sure. I'm going to EOT bolt this. I know they're probably not even going to fight over it, but I kind of want to just use my mana. Because then if I draw a 1-drop, I can potentially... Well, I guess even if I draw a 1-drop, I can't triple spell, because then I can't play the Shadows. I somehow knew that was going to happen. After I didn't bolt myself. Sorry, if I draw a Flackland, I can triple Shadow. Come on, attack me with Ragavan or something. Please. Please attack me with Ragavan. Okay. Play this. Attack. We just need 1 more Shadow to win, to complete the quads. I feel like if you have 4 of a kind in your hand, you should just be allowed to reveal your 4 of a kind, your opponent just scoop. The mana of the 4 colorless is just so bad. Oh, what, the Shadow decks? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, you kind of... Maybe you just don't even play a basic land. Like, this probably should just not be in the deck. Like, you're not really ever going to beat Bloodmoon anyways with your 1 basic. Like, that's just a pipe dream. You know? Maybe they're also secretly playing Shadow? Yeah, honestly, I think this basic is probably just not worth it. You're probably better off just playing a shock land or another fetch. The way to beat Bloodmoon is to board in Chain Whirler. I mean, if you already have a Shadow in play, you can still cast TBRs with the Swamp, I guess. But like, or yeah, with you can just cast TBRs if you already have a Shadow play. You don't have the Swamp. But triple save your deck to make your opponent think it's 80 cards, then forget to reveal Yorion. I like the way you think. This hand did not work out. I don't have any outs, by the way. Yeah, no outs. That hand did not work out. Okay, now, question for you, Soraya. Do you bring in Leyline of the Void against Murktide? Because I kind of want to. That being said, I don't know what I'd cut. Probably Bomat Courier. I think this matchup is too fast-paced for Bomat. I like the concept of bringing in Leyline, but Chalice on 1. Just cut all our 1-drops. Bomat blocks Monkey. I mean, unironically, that's not like... That is a reason to keep it Bomat, but getting dunked on by Magus. I got bolts for Magus. I don't give a shit about Magus. I kind of want to try swapping Bomat for Leyline. It just feels like if you have it in your opening hand, it's so good against them. Like, they can't play Murktide Regent, their channelers are shut off, they can't heat your Nacatl, which is also pretty important, because your Nacatl is just always, it's going to be a 3-3. So, like, it basically shuts off heat, shuts off Murktide, makes channeler a lot worse, if they're, sometimes they're not playing channeler, but I want to try it, I want to see how it plays out. And I actually don't love Prismatic Ending against the versions that don't have channeler, because, like, spending 2 mana on your turn against the Shredder to walk into a counterspell is kind of dicey, and obviously it doesn't hit Murktide, so I don't even think this card's that good against them. Against the versions that have cut channeler for Shredder. Kind of my thoughts. I know that maybe you could decide to trim on Become Immense or Growth, but, like, Growth is absurd in this matchup, because all their removal is damage-based. So Growth is almost always just mental misstep in this matchup. It'd be kind of funny to play your 1 mana spells out and then slap down a Chalice on 1. Yeah. Like, turn 1, Thoughtseize you, turn 2... Well, no, I guess you can't even really do that. Or, there's no Ragavan. If you had Ragavan, it's maybe more likely to go, like, turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 Thoughtseize Chalice. They'll never see it coming. The look on your opponent's face when you Chalice them. Alright, let's see how it is, let's see how it goes. Again, not sure if this is the best plan, but it's a plan. Join me in pieces. What you got for me? So, I don't really care about these cards. So I think I just take this. What you got? What day do you draw? No, I'm probably just going to go Bauble, Fetch Land, Pass. Raid, Bolt, Heat, huh? Low-key, kind of want to take this consider. Fuck it. Your turn. Bauble feeds become immense. Yeah, there's only a couple baubles, you know? Did you counterspell? Or they're just debating me. I think they're debating me. Wild Nacatl. Well, that thing is dead on arrival, so... It's like, I could either just draw it to trade for one of their removal spells, or I could shuffle it away to try and find a shadow, which would be a 4/4. I think I'm supposed to... It's close. I think I'm supposed to... I actually kind of want to just draw it. Like, I gotta get through these removal spells at some point, so... It's actually pretty good, too. The question is, do I also play the Scourge? So, if they go EOT, Abrade the Nacatl, I just let it die, and then they go Bolt the Scourge, then I pump. I think playing both is okay. Couldn't fall asleep, so I'm back. Well, welcome back, JS. Oh, but now they have heat, right? No, this doesn't work. Because they just go EOT, they go EOT, Bolt the Nacatl, heat the Scourge, I have to pump, and then just go untap and Abrade it. Yeah, this doesn't work. I fucked up. This is bad. I fucked up. Yeah, this doesn't actually work. I mean, I'm gonna trade Mutagenic Growth just for one of their removal spells, but I should have waited on this. Yeah, sure, bolt it, whatever. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I should have waited. So now they just Abrade this thing. We'll just draw a Shadow, it's fine. Can we just say hello, Shadow Dooms, and say good luck for Magic of the... What's up, Grayson? You have an island. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much it would have changed if I had held, but it would have changed a little bit. Still awkward because they're still at 18, you know? Like, kind of need Shadow, but they probably have a counterspell by now. So I need a fucking Godless Shrine. Go. Yeah, we're dead. We are dead. Proceed. I mean, I guess we have a Leyline, which kind of buys us time, but, like, not really. Counter it. Counter it. But yeah, like, Mishra's Bauble is, again, we're not playing with Channeler, we're not playing with Tarmogoyf. It's mostly just here to, like, Fuel Delve, it's kind of cool with, like, Street Wraith plus fetch lands, too, because you can Bauble yourself before you Street Wraith and before you fetch. So if there's a card you want on top, you can just Street Wraith into it. If it's a card you don't want, you can then shuffle away before you Street Wraith. So it just, like, it helps you inform your decisions a lot more. It's also, like, pretty good with Bomat, because you can Bauble yourself to see what's under your Bomat. It just does a lot of cool things, you know? And for the most part, it's, like, it's pretty much a free roll to just put into your deck. Like, it replaces itself. It's not like... Nice draw, by the way. It's not like it's really ever going to be that bad. Like, how bad can a card that draws a card be? What's up, Crazen? How you doing, buddy? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Tired because here in Italy, it's 2:40 at night. Jeez. Yeah, I should have bolted that on my turn, but... Cast Counterspell. No? Just gonna slow roll the bolt. The main deck for Black Blast Sack is correct. Sick. Slow rolled! The main deck for Red Black Sack is card for card in Arena, some clapping cheeks. Nice, 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 nice. 4 colors are basic. 4 color is basic, a deck full of bubbles. Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is, we're only playing 2 bubbles, right? Because we don't have as, like, there's other versions of this deck in the past that have had, like, Channeler and Tarmogoyf and more synergies with Mishra's Bauble specifically. But it's just, like, a card that is, you know, it does enough. Yeah. Bomat was better with those cards for sure. Because it, like, pumped Tarmogoyf and all that stuff. What, dude, a 3rd fucking Yorion deck? Jesus Christ. Fuck off. I keep Yorion Resident Sleeper. This hand's not bad. Go Nacatl into Nacatl Thoughtseize. Don't let me try. 4-color players should just be banned from Magic Online. If you register 4-color, you should just get your account banned. It's just my personal opinion. Maybe not everybody's personal opinion, but, you know, that's how I feel about the deck. just ban them all. Just get them out of here. Well, I should probably take this counter spell, I think. Just ban them all. I play 4-color. You know what I meant. Come on. How many colors in this deck? Chat, you know what I was talking about. You never want to cast your opponent's spells. Imagine if Infect use damage with that deck want Ragavan. I mean, I see what you're saying. Alright, there's the Heath. So I don't want to play Bomat into the Codal, so let's just go attack for 3, play Shadow. I guess I'll post-combat the Shadow. Probably okay. Yeah. Are they chump blocking? Or did they draw Solitude and I'm going to concede the game? If their 2 cards were Solitude white card, then they clearly just wanted it more. Let's get another black source, I think. Probably black-red. Alright, go. Draw Solitude and you win. I get Delirium a chump. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, this gives them Delirium if they chump. True. I guess that's why they were thinking about jumping. I got you now. I got you. I mean, it's not a punt, right? Like, what am I not going to attack? Oh, opponent punt. I mean, maybe they obviously they thought about that. That's why they played it before blockers. But like, they probably drew something that made them reconsider what they, they thought about blocking. That's why they played it before blocks. It's the average redraw value of Bomat. I don't know. There was like one game where we activated a couple of them, where we like drew 3 and then drew 3 again, which is pretty good. But like, I don't know. It's just like, it's bad against this card. It's bad against Ren and 6. And at least Ragavan specifically is a card that you can dash to play around Ren and 6, which is why I think I like it more. Well, this fucking sucks, because now they're just going to go chump block or maybe trade. God, I think it's a Traverse for Solitude. I just want to throw up. If I go play Bomat, attack with everything, they trade, take 7, go to 5. I guess I can just spew the TBR in one of the shadows to put them to 2. Honestly, that's probably my play. I'm just going to shove all in. I'm just going to attack. I'm just going to pump whichever one they don't block. Yeah. Alright. Go to 2. Your turn. I mean, I just have to, right? Like, I can't not spew. They go Traverse, Solitude, kill those 2. I have a Bomat. They're at 2. Could maybe redraw. Yep, cool card. Cool card! Just think of that one yourself. Okay, I can attack with the Bomat first. Let's do this. I guess I don't want to draw land, so I guess I'll fetch. Or I don't want a Bomat under the land. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. I should have let the trigger resolve and then crack the fetch to see what was under it. I mean, yeah, so I guess I just don't sack it now, right? But then if they have Omnath... God damn it. I should have... that was bad. I should have let the trigger resolve and then fetched. See if there was a bolt under it. I mean, I kind of have to assume... I at least have to try to play around Omnath, right? Gonna sack it. Okay, those are 2 pretty good cards. They have no spells. Your turn. If they Omnath, we sack and hope for bolt. Could also draw Ren and 6, though, right? They didn't leave up white mana? They have Prismatic Ending in their deck! Oh, I guess they have Heat, too. But they have to have more endings than Heats, right? That seems wrong. Alright, well, this is our sideboard plan against 4-color. We've done it every single game, and we're going to keep doing it again, because we don't really have much else, so submit. I mean, I guess theoretically against the Heat Traverse version, you maybe could justify Leyline, because it shuts off Ren and 6 too, but that seems so narrow, right? Like, seems way too narrow. Rabbit Battery could be fun with Death Shadow, has a 1-mana haster, I don't think it'd make the cut. Yeah, it's like, then you have to put that card into your deck, because we're not playing something like a Stoneforge package, where you can just, put 1 into your deck and it's just good value, but I'm not going to keep. I will mulligan. Okay. Keep, put back, become immense. Your move. Cycle. This one land, huh? So if I get Stomping Ground, I can't cast Thoughtseize. If I get Overgrown Tomb, my Nacatl dies to Red and 6. This is kind of sketchy. Blood Crypt. Yeah, you just want to play Thoughtseize then? I guess Thoughtseize on turn 1 is fine. It's worse if they have Veil, but... I mean, 80 cards, by the way. I guess the thing is, if they have Veil, I could just get Complaint Equity. Because I could be like, oh, you just have Veil on your 80 cards. It's pretty good Complaint Equity if they have Veil. Alright, cool. Wait, really? Oh, man, fuck, dude. I don't even know which one of these I take. I mean, I guess Ren and 6, because they're only good play next turn, but... this is a lot. It's gotta be, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to take anything else. These decks can just put literally whatever card they want in. They fetch basic Mountain Main Phase. Bro! guess I'm gonna bolt myself this turn. Sure doesn't feel good, but... got nothing else to do. I mean, I guess I could take a draw step first, right? Oh no, because then if I draw a green source, I want to be able to go Shadow plus Nacatl. I just don't care about this. That's fine. Need the premium again? Yeah, we'll settle in game 3. I mean, I thought my hand was fine. I don't think I'm supposed to mulligan this. And I think I played it as good. I think I got the right land. Like, I didn't have too many decisions this game, other than keep and then which land to get, but... and before I only beat 4-color this league. Can you imagine? I'm just playing, like, all-in Death Shadow, and the only decks that I beat are all 4-color decks. Maybe the 4-color matchup was good all along. That would be a hell of a title, though. Hell of a YouTube thumbnail. The thumbnail is, this deck is only good against 4-color. And then the cards on the title are just like Death Shadow plus, you know what I mean? This deck is only good against 4-color, and then it's just like Become Events plus Mutagenic Growth plus TBR, which is just like obviously just trolling. So Spear seems better, to be honest. Would have to cut your Bauble, though. I mean, Bauble's better with Swiss Spear, right? Yeah, I feel like if I was going to play Swiss Spear, I'd want more Baubles, potentially. Seemed early with TBR in hand. I just don't have a fucking land. I don't know, I just don't care. Sand has Vortex. It doesn't have a 1-mana threat, though. We do have Bauble plus Fetch plus Street Wraith, though. I think this hand's a keep. It's kind of close, though. And I guess that's just more life, right? It's kind of a free roll. Okay, not bad. So let's lead with Thoughtseize, I think. Whoa! Okay, well, I know what I'm taking. Their hand sucks. To be fair, my hand is also not great, but... okay, hand got a lot better. Is there any reason to fetch? Yeah, I want to fetch now because of heat, I think. I'm playing Shadow this turn. I'm not gonna play this thing. I'm just gonna get them dead while their hand sucks. Okay, I can actually beat that this game. That one, I can actually beat this game. Let's get a second red source, I guess. I can actually beat that one, chat. Go. See ya! Dude, how's that our league? We beat 4-color 3 times. Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, like, there's no way that matchup is remotely good, right? How is that possible? What was that keep? I mean, they thought I just conceded the Chalice. They forgot that Thoughtseize was a magic card, I guess. Like, oh shit, my opponent Thoughtseized me. Okay, I guess I lose. In your own way. I mean, I don't know. Like, this deck specifically is definitely a lot faster than Grixis Shadow. So it's like, even though this deck is really bad against the card Solitude, 1, they're not always going to draw it. 2, you have Thoughtseize, and 3, you are much more aggressive, and you're giving them a smaller window to actually have the card. And unlike Grixis Shadow, you're forcing them to have it. You know, like, you're threatening lethal on turn 3, so it's like they have to have it. And it's like you have countermeasure, you have Thoughtseize, you have like the mirror and the vortex and the sideboard. So like the more I think about it, maybe the matchup is actually just not that bad. Donos are $25. Seems like 4 colors is a bad matchup for you because of Solitude, but I don't really know. Well, that's exactly what we're talking about, right? It's like, yes, Solitude exists, but like you have Thoughtseize, they have to draw Solitude. Sometimes they don't always have it, so it's just like, I don't know, you know. Yeah, so the cards that the cards that I'm not 100% sure on, I wasn't in love with Bomat. There was some spots where it was decent, right? As the games go a little bit longer. But I feel like the way that Modern is right now, it's a lot more about, like... okay, think about it this way. Bomat Courier is good in a game that lasts Bomat Courier is good in a game that lasts, like, 4 or 5 turns. But, like, this deck shouldn't be trying to play 4 or 5 turns, right? We're playing with 4 Temur Battle Rage. So I don't really think that Bomat makes sense if you're also going to play the, like, TBR Become a Mid's Mutagenic Growth package. So I think I would like to see Bomat replaced with either Swiftspear or Ragavan. Personally, this is going to sound like a hot take, I actually like Swiftspear more in this deck than Ragavan. The reason for that, and now also that's going to come with a different, we're going to change a couple cards. So if you cut Bomat for Swiftspear, what I would do is I would cut the 4th Temur Battle Rage, and I would cut 1 land. I know, crazy, but we're playing 4 Baubles, and I think you can get away with 17, 4 Bauble, 4 Wraith. I think that's totally acceptable. It also just, like, smooths out your draws a little bit better and makes sure Become a Mince is better. But you do want to play 4 Bauble if you're going to play Swiftspear. So I think I would tend towards doing that. I've always liked Swiftspear a lot in combination with Bauble and Scourge. So that would be the way that I want to approach it. We got Frost Magic Ed with the 3,000 biddies. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take it that is for a Dono.